Yo, old lady Kelsey, when the hell are you going to leave my brother? You're old as a rock now and still haven't given him any kids. Do you understand that you're the one holding my brother back from being a real man? I don't like to see him hanging on to such spoiled trash, so please either give him some kids, which might be impossible for you, or get lost. Heidi, again with all of this, I told you this before. The two of us are not going to get a divorce. And when it comes to having kids, the way you talk about it is rude. I'm very sure that if things like having kids or not were a big deal to him, he would have made that a lot clearer to me before we'd gotten married. I feel so bad for my brother, though. He had to marry someone as defective as you. If he'd just gone with someone half his age, he would be better off and happy. But all he has now is a grandma that doesn't do anything besides work all day. Hey, do you not realize how rude you're being to me? I know you've been against me for a while, but we're both adults here and should keep to ourselves if we don't want anything to do with the other rather than start something. And by the way, when it comes to having kids, the one who you should be having a problem with isn't me, but rather your older brother. We've told everyone in the family now that we are still going through infertility treatments, right? Is that how you're going to pass off your problems? There's no way that my brother has problems making kids. It's always been the woman that has the issues, right? And I'm sure that this is all due to you being old and worn out now. That is not the problem here, though. I get that you don't want to accept reality because you're so in love with your brother, but being this rude and aggressive towards me needs to end. Huh? And don't say that kind of nasty stuff. What does me loving my brother have to do with you being a defect? I'm not having problems accepting reality either. You're not? Because right now it seems like you've made a world of your own to escape the truth of this world. I feel that you're getting the wrong idea here, so I'll tell you straight. Even though you're married to my brother, you'll always be an outsider. I never thought of you as my family, and I never will. So stop trying to act like you're so close to me when you aren't. All right, I get that. But I am still married to your brother, and he and I are family and plan to grow it. So I'd rather you not talk bad about us and be nice. Huh? Shut up. You're gross. Are you saying all of this because you're that old? I'm sorry, but you're never going to have a family with my brother. You call me old and all that, but I'm still in my early 30s. I don't think this is the correct age for you to be calling me a grandma or anything close to that. Well, I'm in my early 20s. And to me, a woman that's only just gotten married in her 30s is garbage, right? How the hell did you even get my brother to start liking you? When he saw that I was working very hard in my career, he fell in love with me and told me just that. Of course, I did spend a lot of my younger years working, but now that I have him in my life, I'm a very happy woman. And of course you are. Who wouldn't be happy being married to my brother? But the fact that you got to marry him without ever getting my permission first? The only reason you're upset is because you've somehow chosen to hate me. Even your parents like me more than you do. But you are the only one in the family that seems to have something out for me. I remember when your brother had first brought me over saying I was his girlfriend. You were so cold to me and never spoke a word to me. So you're going to blame me for hating you because you don't understand your own problems? If you were an actual decent woman, I'd be all right with you. Well, it doesn't matter what you go on about anyway, as I don't have the attention span to listen to an old hag. Is that so? All right then. I've always been aware of you hating me, but recently you've really gone and made it clear to me. Is this all because I'm married to your brother now? Huh? And that has nothing to do with this. I guess I just feel that after I get married, you're only going to get worse around me, acting like you know everything. So that's why right now I'm trying to prevent you from being a pain in my butt. I knew it. I am not trying to do anything bad over here. I just wanted to be married to your brother and start a wonderful family with him. So you really don't have to worry about me heckling you all the time because I have my family to focus on. You talking like you're my older sister is really freaking annoying. The only person that I see as my sibling is my brother. I'll never accept you as my sister-in-law, okay? I know that already. If you keep saying that over and over to me, you're really going to piss me off, so please stop. Well, that's what I want to happen, actually. Awesome, I'm finally starting to dig deeper into you. Well, if you're getting annoyed with me, don't you think it's a good time to leave my brother? You hate having a little sister like me, right? I'm not getting a divorce over something like that. I guess no matter what I tell you, it's useless. Well, go ahead and do as you please.
Good work today, Kelsey. As for the next meeting that's been planned for everyone within the company, we are going to move forward with what's on the schedule. If you have anything to say about it, please let me know.
All right, thank you. I think continuing things the way they are is okay. And this time, your cousin will be there as well, right? So please don't feel as though you need to ask me before going ahead with the plans.
Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope that this will really improve everyone within the company.
Right now I'm having a look at everyone coming to the meeting. This Fred Sanders is your cousin, correct? I need to make sure to go greet him myself.
And that would make myself and Fred very happy. Fred respects you very much, and that's why he would really like to work a long time within your company.
No, that's great to hear and all, but he has to bring the right tools to the table and show me that he's willing to work.
Of course! But you said it yourself that you're wanting to take some time and be back home with your family, correct? Back when you drank a bit at that party.
Well, that's the truth, actually. But for the time being, it'll be a distant hope of mine. Just know that I'm not going to be stepping down from my position.
That's great to hear. I know it's a troubling task to have to balance both work and home. And I'm still wondering if you've become more distant from your sister-in-law. I heard that things between you two have been rough.
Well, about that. She's planning to get married soon. But if I were to come to her wedding, she'd definitely cut ties with me. Well, her parents and my husband don't really mind that happening, though, and actually I think it'd be a good thing for us.
Huh? She's getting married now? I never thought someone with her personality would ever be able to land a man willing to tie the knot with her.
Actually, I was thinking the same thing. Crazy that there's someone in this world that actually likes her back. When she introduced him to the family, she spoke to me with such a terrible tone. But somehow that didn't seem to faze him at all.
That's wild. But the fact that he's willing to marry her is a great thing, and I'm thankful for that. She'll finally have something to keep her busy, like making a family with him. And that'll be the perfect time for you both to cut ties.
Right? And now that we're talking about it, there's something funny I've noticed. Regarding the people on this list, there is someone here that has the same name as her fiancé.
What? Are you sure? There's no way that could be a coincidence, right? Who is it?
A man by the name of Josh Fletcher? I'm sure that it's just someone who happens to have the same name.
No, I think there's a real chance he is her fiancé. What will you do? If he is the real man.
Well, if that's actually the case, then I'll have a good laugh at first.
Well, it would be pretty funny if he's actually going to be marrying her. I want to believe it. The relationship being in close proximity to you would really be a game changer.
Sure would be. Well, I'll let you know if that's really him and what happens after. Make sure to hope for it, though.
Will do. I'll be going now.
Have a good day, and thank you. What? Have you really come to my wedding? What the hell do you think you're doing? I never even asked for you to be at this wedding. You can say that, but I'm still your family. And I'm not here today, though, to shove that in your face. In terms of why I'm actually here, it's only to see the wedding, and that's it. Do you not understand English or something? Why would I ever invite you to my wedding when you're just some old hag? For what reason did you really come today, Grandma? There's no seat for you here, so get out, please.
Hey, Heidi. I think I've had enough of you. You and I are done.
Huh? What are you talking about? Have you finally gone off the deep end, you rotten apple?
This is your husband, Josh. And I have come to see my CEO and speak with her. And while I was talking with her, you happened to send her some very inappropriate messages. And my CEO, Kelsey, was kind enough to show them all to me.
Huh? Wait, what are you saying? Is this really you, Josh? Why would you be using my sister-in-law's cell phone right now?
After seeing what you've been saying to her, I asked to borrow her phone so that I could speak with you. And from what I've seen come out of your deranged head, I want you to come and apologize to her right now.
Huh? I have no idea what's going on right now. Can you tell me what's actually going on right now? Heidi, this is me again. I just got my phone back from Josh. I'll be explaining everything to you now. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you and Josh acting like you know one another so well? Well, the company that Josh was accepted into happens to be the company that I run. Huh? You're kidding me, right? Wait, you've been a CEO? For real? And it makes sense that you're only learning about that now. Back when I'd gone to your parents' house to introduce myself and tell you all my career, you spilled hot tea all over my lap and then ran off. And you were never then able to hear about who I am and what I do. Well, I'm sure that something like that happened a while back. Wait, you haven't actually been showing Josh everything I've sent to you, right? Oh, I have been. Right now he's standing next to me, looking like a ghost after all he's read. I've heard from him that you talked all sorts of trash about me before to him and that you planned on cutting ties to me after the wedding, right? I did. Well, don't worry, because that's what I'm planning to do as well. So hey, let's cut all ties right now. I feel that at the point we're at now, that's really the only option. Well, that's fine by me. But that also means you'll be divorcing my brother right now, right? Nope. I've been having a wonderful time being your brother's wife. We would never think of splitting up just to please his bratty little sister. Really, we're just going to be cutting ties with you. Huh? I'm not okay with that now, actually. I meant that you leave my whole family when I said I'd cut ties with you. But in your case, you'll be out of your family's house once you're married. The only one getting kicked out of the family will be you, right? Why would I? Shut up, you old outsider. You really can't stop talking. Well, don't worry, because I've thought about that as well. If you're going to keep trying to stay around my family, then I'm going to cut ties with your husband as well and fire him from the company. Huh? Wait, why? That has nothing to do with us, right? Oh, it has a whole lot to do with us. Your husband is going to be working for me. You wouldn't want that, right? That and this are two completely separate topics, though. Josh is so happy to have a job there right now. He is going to have a really good salary there, and I'll be able to become his housewife soon as well. Our marriage will be perfect as long as he has that job. That sounds too good to be true, don't you think? I'd really want to cut ties with me, but you also want your husband to work for me? But if he continues to work there for you, you'll one day give him your role and he'll get the company, right? So I think we can stay a family for a little while longer. What? Who do you think you are? You've told me so many times that you hate me. And after the amount of times I've had to deal with you, why would I ever make your husband the next CEO, allowing you to have a wonderful life? I get it. I don't want things to get out of hand. You're more than welcome to be at the wedding today, but just make sure to make Josh the next CEO. Hold on, what are you talking about, Heidi? You're asking for him to be the next CEO when I'm considering having him fired right now? You know that after this, you and I will never see one another again. So you should be happy that I'm covering all my bases. But that's taking things way too far. What did Josh ever do to deserve this? He married someone like you, is what he did. He doesn't seem to be smart enough to choose a good wife for himself. Do you think you can live a happy life married to him after this? There's no way you can do that. There's always the possibility that if you were to divorce Josh and come to me right now asking for forgiveness on your hands and knees, I let him keep his job. But just a second ago, you made it seem pretty clear that you would be fine without me around. Well, it doesn't matter now because I've already made up my mind to cut ties with you. So I don't care what happens to you both. You're kidding me, right? I was so happy to finally have the chance to be a housewife. Oh, my life is going to be ruined. Well, that's all thanks to your horrific attitude. Right now, Josh is pretty furious with you. I think by the way he's talking about you, your marriage to him won't last much longer. Your time is fleeting away very quickly, so you'd better get to work on changing your personality and making things right with him. After that, Josh was like a ticking time bomb ready to blow at any moment, and he called for Heidi to come and see him. And just as she walked up to him, he punched her square in the face, and things have become a whole lot more severe. This wasn't any small punch either, and it ended up giving her an instant black eye. And she was on the ground cold for a minute at least. And before Josh could do anything else, there were men that rushed to restrain him and keep him from doing any more harm to himself or her. The police were called to the wedding, where they ended up taking the both of them into custody as they needed to question the both of them on what had been going on inside their heads. And following this, their marriage went down the drain in no time. Of course, everyone in the family was also fed up with Heidi, and as she sat there playing the victim and asking for help, they all left and cut ties with her. But I'm sure that she'll be getting the help she needs in no time while she's in court having to fight Josh over what had happened to her and what had caused him to do such a thing. You can really only call this justice served after the way her ego got the best of her and made her say and do terrible things to Kelsey. And I'm sure that wherever Kelsey is now and whatever she's doing at this point, she'll be laughing for days to come about how Heidi ended up laying flat on the ground after all she'd done. Let's just all hope that she'll never have to see Heidi again, and that wherever Heidi's poor choices lead her, they don't lead her right back to Kelsey.
Hey Alex, I've been thinking a lot lately. What if we considered adopting a child? I believe it could be amazing. Adoption? Seriously, Mary? We've been over this before. Can't you just drop it? Come on, we've only mentioned it. We never had a proper discussion. I can't help but feel like that's something we should really consider. Look, I get that you have this romanticized idea of adopting. but it's not as simple as you make it out to be. It's a huge responsibility. I understand that it's a big decision, Alex. But isn't starting a family a commitment we are both willing to make? You told me you wanted to be a dad someday, right? Yes, I did. But not that way, Mary. Plus, we have our careers, our freedom, and our own time. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing situation. We can still have our careers and personal lives while being great parents. You don't just get it, do you? It's not about balance. It's about wanting the responsibility. Kids require time, energy, and money. I'm not willing to sacrifice all that for a stranger's child. But they wouldn't be strangers, Alex. We would have the opportunity to shape a young life and make a positive impact. Isn't that worth the sacrifice? Maybe to you, Mary, but not to me. Listen, are you just making up the fact that you're sterile? Because it's not working. I don't want it. Why can't you understand that? You don't have to talk to me like that, Alex. I just wanted you to consider it. I don't want to entertain this idea any further. Can we please just drop it? It's disheartening to see you dismiss this so easily, Alex. I thought we were a team. I can't help but feel alone in this. Why are you so selfish? Let's change the subject now. Fine, Alex. We can change the subject for now. But this is something I hope we can revisit in the future. It's important to me and I want us to be on the same page. Sure, in the future. Hey, Mary! Long time no see. I'm in town for a few days. I would love to catch up. Are you available for a coffee or something? Oh my gosh! It's been ages! I'd love to meet up with you. Coffee sounds perfect. How about that little cafe on Elm Street? Great! Tomorrow afternoon around 3 p.m.? Works perfectly for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, Nick. It's been way too long. I feel the same way. Can't wait to hear all about what's been happening in your life. You always know how to make me feel better, Nick. I could really use a dose of positivity right now. I'm here to spread joy, Mary. I'm here to spread joy, Mary. How's everything going with you lately? Any exciting news? Well, things have been a bit challenging, to be honest. And I'm hanging in there. I'll fill you in on all the details when we meet up. How about you? How was life treating you? Life has its ups and downs, but overall, I can't complain. Work keeps me busy, and I've been exploring new hobbies in my free time. I'll tell you all about it when we meet. That sounds wonderful, Nick. I'm glad to hear that you're keeping busy and finding time for yourself. It's important to have those outlets. Absolutely. Taking care of ourselves is crucial. This is why I've been going to bed at 9 p.m. as if I live in a senior home. I miss your humor. Can't wait to give you a big hug tomorrow. The feeling is mutual, Mary. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow at the cafe. See you tomorrow, Mary. Take care as well. Sending you hugs. Good night. So you plan to have a little coffee date with Nick, huh? I hope you'll enjoy yourself because that really tells me how irresponsible you really are. Alex, I didn't expect you to react this way. It was just a friendly catch-up with an old friend. There's no need for you to be so hostile. Hostile? Oh, please. I'm just calling it as I see it. You're out there cozying up to another man while we're supposed to be working our marriage. Pathetic. That's not fair, Alex. I've been open with you about my friendship with Nick, and there's no reason for you to be so insecure. We can have friends outside of our relationship. Friends? Is that what you call it? Going on a secret coffee dates behind my back? Don't even try to defend yourself. I've found Alex. I can have friendships and social interactions. You're blowing this out of proportion. You want to talk about hurt? How about the hurt I feel knowing that my own wife is seeking companionship elsewhere? Maybe you're the one who doesn't deserve to be a mother. That's a low blow, Alex. You know how much being a mother means to me, and you're using it against me in a fight. That's cruel and uncalled for. Maybe you should take a good hard look at yourself before thinking about bringing a child into this messed up situation. You're not fit to be a mother, Mary. You're not even responsible enough to tell me where you're going. I can't believe you're saying these things, Alex. I've always supported you. Why can't you do the same for me? Oh, spare me the sob story. You've always been about what you want, Mary. It's always about your needs and desires. This isn't a competition, Alex. We're supposed to be a team, supporting and uplifting each other. Say whatever you want, Mary. But don't come crying to me when your selfishness destroys everything you have. I cannot continue this conversation now. If you want to talk to me, think about how you might make me feel with those cruel words. Goodbye now. Good riddance, Mary. Maybe it's for the best.
Hey, Mary. This is Viola.
Excuse me? I don't think I know any Viola.
You don't, but your husband, Alex, does.
What do you mean?
You have no idea how to handle your man, do you?
What? What are you talking about?
I'll go straight to the point. I'm pregnant, and guess what? It's Alex's baby. Looks like you've been clueless while he's been cozying up to me for months.
Wait, what? Are you pulling a prank on me?
Nope. Try calling your precious hubby. He's so mad at you that he asked what's going on. Oh dear, you're so naive.
I can't reach him.
Of course not.
How could you be so proud? Don't you have any decency and respect?
Decency? Respect? Oh, please, Mary. Don't act all high and mighty now. You think you're so perfect, but you couldn't even keep your own husband interested. Huh, what a failure.
You have no right to talk to me like this.
Oh, Mary, but I do. I'm the mother of Alex's child. I don't need your input or interventions. You're nothing but a sad, desperate woman.
You're such a disgusting woman.
Well, I hope you're ready to become the pitiful ex-wife, Mary. Alex and I are in love, and we'll create a beautiful family together.
Fine, keep him. Keep the baby. You can keep your toxic illusions.
Whatever, Mary. Enjoy your little sad world. We won't be thinking about you.
Look who finally cares about me. Alex, I've been trying to reach you, but you haven't been answering your calls or texts. What's going on? Well, let me just tell you the truth. I've been busy dealing with the aftermath of your betrayal. My betrayal? What are you talking about, Alex? I don't understand. Don't play dumb. I know all about you and Nick. You has been sleeping with him. But that's nothing compared to the bombshell I have for you. I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you, Alex? So Viola was speaking the truth? How could you do this to me? Is it just to spite me? Simple, Mary. We can't bear children. So I had to find someone who could. Viola understood that. She satisfied my desires. That's a cruel and heartless thing to say, Alex. I thought we were partners, working through our struggles together. Please, spare me the melodrama. I need 2 wives, Mary. One to fulfill my needs for our family, and one to fulfill my other desires. It's as simple as that. I can't even begin to comprehend your logic, Alex. Marriage is supposed to be built on love, trust, and mutual respect. This arrangement you're proposing is far from that. Fine, be stubborn, Mary. But I'll get back at you if you don't comply. Have your photos, intimate photos, that I can easily share with your choice. Alex, that's despicable. Blackmailing me won't change the fact what you're asking for is wrong. Think long and hard, and dignity are hanging by a thread. I will not bow down to your threats. There are legal and moral consequences to what you're doing. We'll see about that, Mary. But remember, you brought this upon yourself. Goodbye. Hey, Mary, I'm at the coffee shop, but I don't see you. Is everything okay? Nick, I'm so sorry. I won't be able to make it. Something real terrible has happened, and I really need time for myself now. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Would you like to tell me about it? Alex confessed that he's been having an affair with a woman named Viola. And now that she's pregnant, he wants to have 2 wives. He said it was my fault because I can't bear children. It's a complete nightmare. Oh my god, Mary. I can't believe you would do something like that. That's awful. You don't deserve. Thank you, Nick. This whole situation has left me feeling so devastated and betrayed. I don't know what to do. We'll figure this out. You don't have to face this alone. First, we need to make sure you're safe and protected. Is there somewhere you can go? Like a friend's place or family members? I don't have anyone nearby, Nick. Most of my family is far away. And I don't want to burden them with all of this. I feel so lost and helpless right now. Okay, don't worry. I have an idea. Pack your things and stay in my hotel for now. I know the owner. She's a supportive feminist and I'm sure she'll help you out. That sounds like a good plan, Nick. I don't think I can leave now. Why? Is there anything else that worries you? Are you sure you're safe there? Actually, he's been threatening to release intimate photos of us if I don't agree to his arrangement. I know it's stupid, but I'm scared. Listen, Mary. I care about you, and a lot of people do too. We'll make sure you're safe. Trust me. Get to the hotel, and we'll figure out what to do next. Thank you so much, Nick. You're a literal savior. Nick, I did as we planned. I pretend to agree to Alex's request. I'm meeting Viola today, and I'm scared of what might happen. She's a terrible person, and I don't know how to handle this. Mary, I understand that you're in a difficult situation, but please be careful. Your safety and well-being comes first. If you feel uncomfortable or threatened, don't hesitate to reach out for help. I'll do my best to stay safe, Nick. I just want to gather as much info and why Viola got involved with Alex. Okay. What did Alex say about you moving out? Oh, that bastard was ecstatic. I told him that I wanted to give him some space to prove how supportive I was. Jesus, Mary. I knew you had it in you to turn things around, but you're even stronger and smarter than that. Keep me updated, alright? Sure will. They're here. She's such a pain to the eyes. We had small talk, and now she's checking out the bedroom. God, you're strong. I don't know how you're going through with this. Hang in there. Guess what I found? What? Viola's only with Nick for the money. I overheard her say how excited she was that he had a nice house. She then asked him to get an expensive bag to celebrate the occasion. God, that's horrible. But honestly, serves him right. I think I know what I want to do now. Here to help. Mary, I have an update for you. Your papers are ready. You can now file for divorce and sue Alex for cheating and blackmail. Nick, thank you so much for supporting me through this difficult process. Can't express how grateful I am to have you in my corner. Mary, you deserve justice and a fresh start. I won't let Alex's action go unpunished. But that's not all. Remember our secret weapon? The cameras I had all over the house when Viola came over? Of course not. That was a brilliant idea, Nick. How's the footage? Absolutely perfect. We even have a conversation with them discussing how they'll keep blackmailing you. My God, I'm glad you thought of this idea. We have proof of Alex's affair with Viola and his cruel intentions. The footage will help expose his true character and strengthen our case. It's a game changer. You're right, Nick. It's time to reclaim my life and move forward from this nightmare. I'm ready to fight for my happiness. That's the spirit, Mary. We'll navigate through the legal process together. I'll support you every step of the way. Thank you, Nick. Your support means the world to me. I couldn't have asked for a better ally. The feeling's mutual, Mary. We've been friends for a long time, and I'm honored to be there for you in this crucial moment. Keep your head up, my friend. I will, Nick. Well, congratulations, Mary. You've succeeded in destroying our family and shattering any trust I had left. I hope you're proud of yourself for being so manipulative and deceitful. You received the court order, huh? Well, it was necessary. Necessary? All you care about is your own happiness, Mary. You've trampled over everything we've built together. I hope you're enjoying your triumph. Alex, you're ridiculous. It was you who ruined it. You messed it up. Don't try to play the victim now. You think you're so high and mighty, but you're just as flawed as the rest of us. Don't pretend like you're some righteous hero here. You're just a manipulative witch. Or maybe you're just an arrogant jerk. Oh, you talk back at me now. We'll see how we react when all our intimate pictures are out there for the world to see. Everyone will know what a wrench you are. You're only making it easier for me to win this case, Alex. You'll have nothing left. You'll be alone. You're just jealous that I have Viola now. You'll never be as good as she is to me. We're going to have a family together. Family? Don't you know she's just there for your money? What the hell are you talking about? She cares about me. She's the mother of my child. Alex, I can't believe you can be so naive. Does she know that the house you're living in actually belongs to me? What? That house belonged to me even before we married. So when we get divorced, it will still be mine. Give Viola a few days. As soon as she finds out, I bet she'll leave you in no time. You're a freaking witch. You don't talk to me like that. She'll never leave. Well, we'll see. I'll give you a week to move out.
What? You can't do that to me.
Guess what? I can. And I'm done with this relationship, you narcissistic jerk. Goodbye.
You'll see, Mary.
Mary, I need to talk to you. Great between us, but I'm in a tough spot right now.
Haven't been great? Are you joking? You literally slept with my husband.
Well, no, your husband is broke, and I need money to support my child. You need to give me some money.
Viola, I have my own life. And I don't need to do anything for you. You freaking ridiculous.
Are you serious, Mary? It's your husband's child. And he can't spare some money to help me out?
Viola, let's get one thing straight. I was never in this with you. You ruined my life.
You're so heartless, Mary. You have no idea how hard it is for me right now. You're the reason why Alex is broke.
Me? My God. You would say anything, huh? Sorry, Viola. You picked the wrong man to meet with. He's not going to take care of you. If anything, I can understand your position a little better than he does.
He's such a freaking loser. How come he could let all the money go like that?
Listen, Viola, just leave the guy like I did. I'm better off without him. You can do whatever you want, but he's not going to be there for you.
Oh my God, you're right. And to think, I faked a pregnancy just to be with him, thinking he was rich.
Faked a pregnancy? So the truth finally comes out. You used this site as a means to get close to Alex, all because you believe you have money. You see, Viola, the truth always reveals itself.
Well, how does that matter now? I don't care anymore. I'm leaving that bastard.
Mary, I can't believe you drove Viola away. It's all your fault. She left because of your manipulations and your constant meddling in our relationship.
Alex, you're still not seeing the truth, are you?
What truth?
Viola faked her pregnancy just to be with you, thinking you were wealthy.
What? Are you serious? Viola faked her pregnancy? Can't believe this. How could you do that?
Told you, Alex. You don't deserve to have a family.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe this. It's all your fault, you snake.
Sure, blame it on me. I'm done with you now. Goodbye.
Wait, how did you find out? I need to know. Where is she now?
Alex lost the lawsuit thanks to all the evidence that Nick has gathered for me. Viola fled the city, and I've never had seen her again. Alex became broke and miserable. But I don't care about him anymore. After going through all the drama and heartbreak, Nick became my rock. We grew closer and fell in love. After a few years of dating, we decided to get married, surrounded by our loved ones. Excitedly, we started looking into adoption. We were determined to give a child a loving and a caring family. Finally, we found the perfect match. We were so excited to start building a family together.